The United States nonprofit sector relies on a unique, complex labor model. Human resource departments must manage a dual workforce, integrating their permanent paid staff with a constantly fluctuating base of unpaid volunteers. To handle these distinct groups, HR departments usually patch together completely separate systems. They use dedicated payroll software, endless spreadsheets to track volunteers, and disconnected chat apps to talk. Constantly moving between these isolated platforms creates severe workflow friction. Every time a manager jumps from an email chain to a spreadsheet to log a volunteer hour, they lose focus. In operational terms, this is called context switching. The administrative lag of this setup has a measurable cost. As data leaks between incompatible systems, volunteer training abandonment spikes to 60%. Ultimately, crucial policy signatures slip through the cracks, leading to massive compliance fire drills. The very software that was supposed to make management easier ends up creating an administrative burden, draining time and money away from the actual mission. Highbox for nonprofits represents a structural pivot, providing an integrated operating system architected specifically for mission-driven work. The core is streams. Instead of scattering information, real-time conversation, shared files, and tasks live together in one digital space. When a decision is made, it instantly converts into a trackable, recurring task with a firm due date. For an HR department, this means departmental decisions are immediately actionable. There is no need to open a separate project management tool to assign a follow-up action for a new hire or a volunteer. Turning conversation directly into execution cuts out the administrative lag caused by context switching, allowing the entire organization to operate with much higher velocity. Bringing hundreds of volunteers into a digital ecosystem usually incurs heavy per-user licensing fees. Highbox removes this barrier by entirely excluding unpaid staff and board members from the user count, allowing organizations to scale at a flat cost. With the cost barrier removed, HR can deploy the platform's volunteer self-service portal, effectively decentralizing the daily administrative workload. Instead of waiting for assignments, volunteers use this mobile interface to autonomously claim open shifts, check duties, and log completed hours directly from their phones. The system automatically aggregates all of this activity in the background. No more chasing paper timesheets, no more manual shift math, and no more end-of-month panic. Empowering volunteers with self-service tools reduces HR burnout, while simultaneously generating the exact, verifiable community impact data required for high-stakes grant reporting. Managing a fluctuating base of personnel creates a massive legal and safety challenge. Every individual interacting with vulnerable populations needs to be trained, screened, and verified. Highbox solves this by natively linking its built-in learning management system directly to the organization's compliance dashboard. The moment a volunteer finishes a mandatory safety course, their certification status automatically updates across the entire organization. This completely eliminates the manual data entry HR previously relied on to verify who was legally cleared to work in the field. By connecting these systems, training evolves from an isolated administrative chore into a proactive shield, neutralizing liability risks before staff ever interact with the community. In a fully integrated environment, every policy acknowledgement, completed training module, and incident report is securely locked into a single digital hub. This creates what is known as a tamper-evident audit trail. Because the logs are time-stamped and cannot be retroactively altered, they provide the ultimate proof of compliance during an IRS review or a grantor audit. This chart illustrates the quantitative impact of this setup using the BrightPath Youth Development case study. After moving away from scattered spreadsheets, they achieved 100% compliance verification and reclaimed 12 administrative hours every single week. Reclaiming those hours allowed BrightPath to serve more youth without hiring additional staff, and they used the real-time, funder-ready impact data to secure 2 significant new grants. This unified digital framework provides the essential infrastructure of stewardship, allowing HR leaders to move past administration and focus on maximizing their mission. Stop managing your software and start managing your people. Start a free trial or schedule a demo today at highbox.co.